Cardinals, and welcome to the last broadcast of the semester. I'm Devin Vieria.
And I'm Michael Alaman. Toyota Asia executive and author of One White Face, Hillary Corna, stopped by UIW to tell students the benefits of studying and working abroad. Gabby Galindo has more on this story.
Here at the Maybe Library Auditorium, former Toyota Asia executive Hillary Corna came to speak to students and faculty about her experiences working abroad.
It is International Education Week nationwide, and the university really wanted to promote stories of people turning their study abroad experience into work abroad experiences. The message of my lecture today was to really encourage college students to cultivate a mindset of daring themselves in the way that Toyota did with their employees, in daring to take risks, to go outside their comfort zone, to challenge the status quo, and to cultivate a mindset of continuous improvement.
I took away that what you want to do and that little voice you feel in the back of your head that says you should go do it, but it gets completely drowned out with, oh, I don't have the money, or oh, I don't know the language, you should just do it. Like, you should do it, and in the end, even if it goes south, you still learn something from it. You still, you quench that what if.
I came out to this event because I heard that Hillary Corna was an inspirational speaker who has traveled internationally, and also that she had done TED Talks. So because of that, I really enjoy listening to others who have achieved goals in their life, because it helps me push for mine. I think that I really liked what she was saying about experiential learning, and don't question reality. Don't be afraid to do what you know in your heart you're meant to do.
To learn more about Hillary Corna and her time abroad, be sure to check out her book, One White Face. I'm Gabby Galindo, reporting for UIWtv.
Wow, that talk was so informational. A Tacoma couple is on a mission to get justice for a woman they saw beaten outside of their home. Janet Kim reports.
I love you.
3 days from saying I do, Frank Barilani and Sarah O'Lee have more than just their wedding on their minds.
I don't know what's going on in Tacoma.
On Thursday, they say they watched as their surveillance camera caught this woman getting punched in the face repeatedly while in their back alley of their East Tacoma home.
When I saw them pull that woman out of that car, I thought, okay, this is odd. And then they just cornered her and started beating her.
The couple tells us the assault is just one of 3 crimes they've experienced this month. Just days before, they say their home was burglarized, and days before that, they were victims of a home invasion.
When we first moved in, we were told it was a fairly good neighborhood, but we haven't seen that.
And Frank and Sarah tell me all of the crime they've experienced here in their neighborhood has made having one of these that much more important.
The first 6 months we lived here, we got a lot of knocks on the door from some very unsavory people looking for the original owners. And at that point, I decided to do the best I could to secure and protect our house.
As for the latest assault on camera, Tacoma police say they're investigating but wouldn't go into details of who the suspects are or their motive. Regardless, Frank and Sarah say it's scary someone would beat a woman. Also concerning is that it would happen in daylight in the neighborhood they call home.
Nobody should ever have to go through something like that, no matter what the situation is. I was honestly shocked that they would decide that this was a place where they wanted to do something like that.
In Tacoma, Janet Kim, Q13 News.
Now for your news around the world. A fire destroyed a historic building in downtown St. Joseph, Missouri. Flames broke out at the Pioneer Building Monday morning. Officials say the building was vacant. Crews are advising the community to stay clear of the area because of safety concerns. Investigators have not said what sparked the flames.
The National Security Agency is being audited as 2 senior officials call for the dismissal of a man in charge. The Pentagon Inspector General Office says it is looking into the NSA's effectiveness, especially when it comes to recent security breaches. The U.S. Defense Secretary and Director of National Intelligence have asked President Obama to terminate Admiral Michael Rogers. President Obama has not publicly commented.
A state of emergency is in effect for the north region of the Dominican Republic due to intense rain and flooding. Intense rain began last week. More than 42,000 people have abandoned their homes. According to the Emergency Operations Center, 5,867 residences were affected, with 34 destroyed.
Catholic priests can continue to forgive abortions. Pope Francis extended the powers in an apostolic letter on Monday. It continues a special disposition granted last year during the Year of Mercy, which ended on Sunday. The Catholic Church has long held that an abortion is a moral evil. Pope Francis wrote, "I wish to restate as firmly as I can that abortion is a grave sin, since it puts an end to an innocent life. However, I can and must state that there is no sin that God's mercy cannot reach and wipe away."
A South Florida gas station clerk is lucky to be alive after fighting back against an armed robber. This surveillance video of the attack shows the robber walking into the store with a metal pipe. The suspect struck the clerk in the back with the weapon, then with both his fists, and then again with the pipe. The employee fought back and managed to take the pipe away. The clerk has since recovered and is in a stable condition, but he really hopes the police will catch the suspect.
San Antonio police say they've arrested a suspect in the ambush killing of a local officer. 31-year-old Otis Tyrone McCain was taken into custody Monday afternoon after an intense manhunt. Detective Benjamin Marconi was a 20-year veteran of the force. Marconi was performing a routine traffic stop on Sunday when the suspect walked up to his vehicle and started shooting.
Stay tuned for your entertainment scoop.
This is the city where danger lurks. Today, a new creature walks among us, terrorizing innocent citizens. They prowl the streets alone and in packs, causing mayhem, destruction, and carnage. Warning, until this threat can be contained, we must all be on the lookout for the dreaded digital deadwalkers. They're not looking out for you.
Dude! Engage!
A public service safety message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, who want to keep everyone well connected.
Sorry.
With strong, healthy bones.
Thank you for tuning in, Cardinals. I'm Victoria O'Connor, and welcome to UIWtv Entertainment. We've got the latest insight of what is happening in and around the Cardinal community. Here at UIW, students are not only proud of the diversity on campus, but also enjoy participating in it too. In honor of International Education Week, the campus hosted over 20 events that involve the exchanging of cultures through food, music, art, and education. The week-long event was organized by international students and scholar services and lasted from November 14th through the 20th. Kicking off the week was a global lunch held in Marion Hall at the ICC. Food proved to bring cultures and community together as International Affairs, Campus Life, and Mission and Ministry hosted the annual International Food Fest at the Cardinal Courtyard. Here's Michael Alaman with more on the event.
How's it going, Cardinals? I'm Michael Alaman with UIWtv, and we're here at the 28th Annual International Food Festival.
We moved it from September to November in conjunction with the International Education Week. And so what we're trying to do is enlighten our campus to various nationalities and that we have here. And the best way to do that is through culture and food. You know, food is one of those non-threatening ways to introduce your culture.
How does this benefit the students?
Well, for me, I think the way it benefits is that they form relationships. And I think in this political season that we're in, that one of the ways to break down barriers is to talk to one another. What better way to do that when you're sitting at a table with somebody, eating something you may not be familiar with, talking to somebody, becoming friends?
I mean, it brings the international students together. I have my Korean friend with me, Japanese friend, and we have a lot of other international students here as well. So we've been socializing and stuff like that. So it's great for everybody to come together. I tried the dessert so far. So the chocolate one, the Brazilian chocolate was the best so far.
So the goal for this event is so that domestic students and international students can try food from all around the world. So we got Russian food here, we have Saudi food here, we have Nepali food coming up. So you know, just seeing, so just to make sure, like, you know, people know how diverse UIW is.
So schools all across the United States are celebrating International Education Week. And so having the International Food Fair as part of International Education Week is really important because a lot of times they'll go to talks those same students who don't go to a lot of the lectures, they will come for free food. So for those students who aren't as inclined to seek information about other countries, this is a really easy way for them to access it and learn. A lot of these dishes, you'll hear people talk about kind of the history behind the dish or what it means in different cultures. So they don't realize it, but they're learning as well as eating.
Well, that concludes the 28th Annual UIW International Food Festival. I'm Michael Alamán, reporting for UIWtv.
Thank you, Michael, for that delicious story. The fun and food does not stop there. A Chinese dumpling party was hosted by the Institute of World Cultures on Dubuis Lawn. Students got to learn about Chinese culture and how to make authentic dumplings themselves. Let's turn to Gabby Galindo for the details.
In celebration of International Education Week, students from the UIW Institute of World Cultures held a Chinese dumpling party on Dubuis Lawn to teach students more about Chinese culture.
This event is a Chinese dumpling. It's to explore Chinese culture that introduce the dumpling culture of China. So people in the north part and the south part, how they are eating hobbies are different. And like when you eat dumplings and when you make it, how you make it, and what do you put in the dumpling and what is symbolized. I think it's a really, really important culture of China, because right now a lot of people are kind of like moving around, and people are kind of like just know, oh, we eat dumplings. They don't know the culture behind it. And like when you make it and how you make it, what do you put in there, when you make it, it's people, a lot of people don't know about it.
I'm here at the event mostly to learn about culture, but at the same time, I also like to cook. So I'm coming here to try and learn how to make the dumplings so I can make it myself later on, because I certainly love to make dumplings. It's always nice to learn about culture, get outside of themselves, and if anything, it's a chance for free food.
Be sure to keep an eye out for more events from the Institute of World Cultures in the future. I'm Gabby Galindo, reporting for UIWtv.
Thanks, Gabby. Concluding International Education Week was the International Bazaar, hosted by International Affairs and the Institute of World Cultures. Students enjoyed music, learning about studying abroad, and had the opportunity to go shopping for potential Christmas gifts with a variety of global goodies on hand. Here is Joaquin Saldivar with the story.
We are here today in the middle of the AT&T Circle for the International Bazaar. This event is a part of the International Education Week, so many students have come to look at the varying gifts from different vendors.
I'm actually here with the development office, and what we do is we collect donations toward the school, usually so that we can form them into scholarships that we give out to different students who are coming here. Right now we're doing a big thank you note toward all of our donors outside of the school, just showing them that they're appreciated and that all the students here really, really are thankful for the donations that they've got to be able to come here. Because I know a lot of students, including myself, relied on a couple of scholarships to be able to stay here. So
today we have been invited to come because of the International Week that is being celebrated, and as one of the International Week activities, they're having a market here where we're able to share the things that our women have made, being international people. This has been a fun time today. I've seen and met a lot of students who are from all over the world, as well as seeing other groups that are here representing the different sections of the world, just all here in San Antonio, where we can all celebrate the international life together.
This concludes our little tour of the International Bazaar. I'm Joaquin Saldivar, reporting for UIWtv Entertainment.
Thank you for that, Joaquin. In other entertainment news, it hasn't been a great week for Kanye West. West canceled the rest of his popular St. Pablo tour Monday, just days after another rant. On Saturday, the rapper ended his concert in Sacramento after performing just 2 of his songs and going off about Hillary Clinton, Google, Facebook, Beyonce, and Jay-Z. West was scheduled to perform here at San Antonio's own AT&T Center in early December. Many students around campus plan on going to see the 21 Grammy Award-winning rapper perform his latest album. Don't worry if you already bought your tickets. According to a statement from Live Nation, fans will receive a refund. Monday night he was admitted to the UCLA Medical Center with speculation of assault, exhaustion, and possible mental health concerns. Well, now moving on to your Cardinal calendar. Ready to get into the holiday spirit? The Student Center will be having DIY Christmas ornament making from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Tuesday, November 29th, along with a Christmas movie night from 7 to 10 p.m. on Thursday, December 1st. It is certainly that time of year again as people from all over the city visit campus to see our impressive display of Christmas lights. Light the Way kicked off on Saturday, November 19th, and self-guided tours will continue until January 6th of 2017. So grab some hot cocoa and take a stroll. Congratulations to the fall graduating class of 2016. Graduation is on Saturday, December 10th at Freeman Coliseum. If you aren't attending, don't worry. UIWtv has got you covered. We will be live streaming the event on our website. Keep your calendars open. You would not want to miss out on these events. I'm Victoria O'Connor. Stay tuned for UIWtv en Español.
Hola, ¿qué tal, cardenales? Mi nombre es Nani Meléndez López y estas son las noticias de UIWtv en español. Después de fuertes ataques aéreos en Siria, la ciudad de Alepo se ha quedado sin un solo hospital operando a su completa capacidad. De acuerdo a la Sociedad Médica Sirio-Americana, la noticia llega el mismo día en que más de 60 civiles murieron en el este de la ciudad. Por el momento, la mayoría de los hospitales principales han quedado inoperativos debido a los recientes ataques. Igualmente, activistas de la ciudad dieron a conocer que otros 5 hospitales en barrios del este seguían funcionando. Sin embargo, se espera que algunas 250,000 personas permanezcan atrapadas mientras el régimen sirio continúa sus bombardeos sobre la ciudad rebelde, la cual enfrenta además una reducción en reservas de comida, combustible y medicamentos. De acuerdo a activistas, los hospitales del área se están quedando sin habitaciones, medicinas y bolsa para cadáveres. Un hombre armado murió durante un tiroteo a manos de la policía de San Luis, Missouri, el día de ayer después de haberle disparado a un oficial, el domingo por la noche. De acuerdo con las autoridades, el sujeto identificado como George P. Bush, de 19 años de edad, manejaba un auto color plata cuando alrededor de las 7:30 de la noche se estacionó a un lado del auto de un oficial y le disparó 2 veces en la cabeza. El sospechoso, quien abandonó la escena, inició una persecución que se prolongó hasta el lunes por la mañana. Horas más tarde, oficiales localizaron al sospechoso dentro de un automóvil con un amigo y al intentar detenerlo, el hombre disparó a los oficiales, lo cual ocasionó un tiroteo en el cual el joven murió. De acuerdo a reportes, Bush tenía un largo historial criminal. Se espera que el oficial herido sobreviva el incidente y a pesar que ningún otro oficial resultó reeleccionado, la investigación continúa abierta. La cantante y actriz estadounidense Selena Gomez regresó a los escenarios el domingo pasado después de haber anunciado en agosto que se tomaría tiempo de descanso para concentrarse en su salud. Gómez, quien recientemente fue diagnosticada con lupus, recibió el premio como mejor artista femenina de género pop rock en la ceremonia de los American Music Awards en Los Ángeles. Durante su conmovedor discurso, la cantante le agradeció a sus fans por todo su apoyo e hizo mención a los problemas de salud mental con los cuales ha luchado. Tuve que parar, lo tenía todo pero estaba rota por dentro, dijo la cantante. Gómez, quien recientemente compartió que su enfermedad ha llegado a causarle ansiedad, ataques de pánico y depresión, no solo recibió el apoyo de personas a través de las redes sociales, sino también de celebridades como el modelo Colton Haynes y la cantante Lady Gaga. Bueno, cardenales, estas son todas las noticias en español por el día de hoy. Soy Nani Meléndez López y ahora los dejo con el segmento de los deportes.
Good day, Cardinal fans. My name is Daniel Jenselson, catching you up with everything going around UIW athletics. And what better way to start than by recapping the end? That is, the end of the football season. The football team had a tough 2016 season, but capped the year in thrilling fashion. They hosted Houston Baptist Thursday on senior night, and the seniors made it a memorable one, with the score 28-26 in favor of UIW, and the Huskies needing to complete a 2-point conversion with just 2 minutes left. The Cardinals stopped them and then recovered an onside kick to finish the season with a Southland Conference win. In his last game as a Cardinal, Trent Britton collected 4 total touchdowns, 3 by air and 1 on the ground, and also threw for 234 yards. Jamari Gilbert led the receiving corps with an impressive 158 yards and a touchdown catch, while seniors Broderick Greaves and junior Sessions combined for 95 yards on the night. The final score, Cardinals 28, Huskies 26. The win gave UIW a 3-8 record, but they'll look to build on that for next season. But now that football season is over, no need to panic. The men and women's basketball teams are here for all of us. The men's team opened the season with a tough matchup against the University of Texas last week, and they nearly came back from Austin with a huge upset. Sam Burmeister drained a three-pointer to give the Cardinals a 1-point lead with just 2:33 left on the clock. But then the 21-ranked Longhorns scored 8 unanswered points to barely pull away 78-73. Sean Johnson led all scorers with 24 points, and he and the rest of the Cardinals showed just how good they can be this season. They followed that road game with 2 home games against St. Edwards and Howard Payne. They won both. They beat St. Edwards 93-90 and romped their Yellow Jackets 91-61. Sean Johnson, newcomer Jalen Hart, and returners like Tyler Singleton, Sam Burmeister, and the Kai brothers set the Cardinals for a terrific 2016 campaign. They'll host Rice here at the McDermott Center this coming Saturday at 3 p.m. It's a big matchup and could use all the fan support they can get. On the women's side, a tremendously hard start to the season with road games against TCU and Texas State. Give them an 0-2 start, but don't let that fool you. With the new coaching staff and a mix of returning players and new talent, head coach Chrissy Smith has them ready for a great season. The Cardinals fought hard at Texas State and only trailed by 4 points heading into the fourth quarter after Cheyenne Berry drained a buzzer-beating three-pointer in the third quarter. The Bobcats put together a strong fourth quarter, outscoring UIW 24-11 and taking the game 67-50. Spanish-born Celia Garcia Paunero scored a career-high 19 points and also added 13 rebounds for a double-double. Melina Merritt and Imani Robinson each scored 10 points in the loss. The Cardinals will participate in the University of Montana tournament with 2 more road games against Montana and Utah State Wednesday and Friday. The first home game is November 29th when they host Eastern Michigan here at 5:30 p.m. Let's all be there to show our support. Well, Cardinals, that is all for sports this week, but don't forget to get more news and updates by visiting UIWcardinals.com. Happy Thanksgiving to you all and enjoy the break.
My name is Blake. I received a heart transplant when I was 2 weeks old. I play defense for the Red Hot Tornadoes. The best part about playing soccer is that I get to run around and have fun. Just because I had a heart transplant, I don't expect people to take it easy on me. I can still do anything they can do. Sometimes my heart starts pounding like faster and faster as I go. I know I have someone else's heart inside me. It makes me feel happy because someone was generous enough to give me a second chance to live. I feel like it's my responsibility to live each day to the fullest. And the thing I look forward to the most is having my own family.
This gift of life was made possible by an organ donor. Imagine what you could make possible. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Thanks for tuning in to the last broadcast of the semester.
Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. See you in 2017. Let's go Cardinals!